Hi, I'm Cooper Hassan. I'm 13 and I go to Seven Rivers Christian School. And my favorite Bible story is when Jesus wants to see the little children and the disciples don't want him to because they think it's a waste of time. But Jesus says, "Let the little children come to me." And I like that because it says that even children are like an important part of God's kingdom.
I'm Hannah Gardner and I'm 10 and I go to Seven Rivers Christian School. And I'm Jane and I am 9 years old and I go to Seven Rivers Christian School. My favorite Bible story is when Jesus fed the 5,000 because it shows you that even with a little amount, Jesus can make it great and big, and that he can do anything, and that you don't have to give him a great amount for him to make it great. And my favorite Bible story is the story of Joseph because it shows that even though you might be going through hard times, God is still with you and he'll make things all right.
My favorite Bible story is the story of Joseph. She as well. When I was about 5 years old, in East Germany, I would go walk to church, and we would have the Bible teacher, and we would sit on the floor, and we would hear the stories that she was telling us, and I never forgot that story. Now, I did not get saved until much, much, much later, and after I did, it still is my favorite Bible story.
Hi, my name is Paige Eckert. I'm 12 years old and I go to Seven Rivers Christian School. And my favorite Bible story is Ruth because it tells about a Moabite woman following her mother-in-law and just being faithful to her. And it shows how much care even in a pagan person there is, and that God will provide if you stay faithful.
Hi, my name is Andy, and I didn't hear a lot of Bible stories when I was a kid, but when I was 14, I made a decision to follow Christ, and so my favorite story became the story of Peter walking on water, because it took a lot of courage for him to step off his safety zone, the boat, and into the water, the waves, and that sort of thing. So I related it to stepping away from my non-Christian friends and way of life and following after Christ, which was the more difficult thing to do.
Hi, my name's Maddie Jeffis. I'm 12 and I go to Seven Rivers Christian School. And my favorite Bible story is when this person plunders after a war when he's not supposed to because God said he wasn't supposed to. And the ground opens up and swallows him. And I just like it because it shows that there is a God up there and that he's just, and plus it's not every day that somebody gets swallowed up by the ground. So.
My name is Sean Hassan. I did hear some Bible stories when I was young, but that was very young, and I'm very old now, so I don't remember them. For most of my life, I didn't have anything to do with the church, really. I was just not raised that way. And so I've only been a Christian for about maybe 10 or 11 years. And so definitely, at this point, my favorite Bible story is the story of Jonah. Because Jonah reminds me of me. He doesn't want to do what he was told to do, and he feels like he can outfox God and call the shots himself, but God still pursues him. And then even when he does what he's supposed to do, he's annoyed with the results, and he's frustrated with God and shaking his fist and saying, "How dare you save those people? I told you I didn't want to participate in this." And it really shows God's graciousness, and that even when we are annoyed and stubborn and frustrated, he still pursues us, and his will be done. And that's why I love that story.
I'm Louis Martone, deacon at Redeemer Presbyterian Church, and my favorite Bible story growing up was Samson and Delilah.
I think Bible stories are fundamentally important because they teach us who God is, and they teach us how God works, in that stories are a practical outworking of his character and his will in the lives of the people he has made. And so when kids learn Bible stories, they learn about their Maker, and they learn about their own makeup and the world in which they live, which is precious for years and years beyond.
Warning, do not take Jesus with any other religion. Taking Jesus with another religion may cause an heartburn, cough, wheezing, confusion, or delirium.